Hey, good morning, everybody. Second trading day of the year. Even though I should be trading, I want to talk about this real quick. This is just some of my recent withdrawals from this account. This is why I'm up more than the account balance. This is about $7,500 worth of withdrawals in the last couple of weeks. As you guys are doing this and you're building up this account, realize two things. Number one, you're going to have to pay taxes on this at some point. These are capital gains taxes. You're going to be taxed even if your income is not very high. It's going to be taxed at a very high rate. Talk to a CPA. Secondly, day by day, I'll say my account is up X amount, and we talk about that, right? Where I'm up 5,000 for the day, I'm up 1,000, I'm down 7,000 or 14,000 or whatever the case may be. In the long term with the strategy, we should be steadily growing. That's our thesis, but it is so important to take some money along the way. Make sure you have money set aside to pay for these taxes, and you have money that you're paying yourself with. What's the point of doing all this if you don't have an extra dollar in your account, right? In the beginning, when I started doing this, I think I grew 60-some thousand real quick, and then over the course of a few days, it dropped down to 40, right? And I hadn't taken a dollar out of the account, I don't believe, at that point. And to think I did all that work, it is stressful trading for sure. When you have those down days, especially when you see, when you can actually see the possibility of you losing a substantial amount of your capital, it's ridiculous. And to go through all that and not put money back in your pocket, it's just not the right way. I recently read the book. Actually, I'm still finishing it. The Richest Man in Babylon. Really old book, short book, really good read. Can't recommend it. Cannot recommend that enough. And basically, it's making sure that, kind of long and short of it, is making sure that you pay yourself first. That's like one of the first lessons in the book. So we're doing all this. Let's make sure that we take some cash off the top, put it back into our pockets. I know a lot of people are just putting money in and you're getting started, but eventually you will be successful. You will grow. Your account will grow. It's inevitable. So I just want to put that in your head a little bit. Make sure you're getting yourself paid. Even if it's $100 a week or something that you take from your profits, a quarter of them or something like that, put in your account. Those deposits feel super nice too, because it actually gives some justification to what you're doing. You're not just mindlessly and endlessly growing this account. On this Robinhood, they were accused of calling it gamification, which it definitely seems like. It is definitely seems like a video game at some point where you're just growing this massive number. But I can tell you the numbers and the dollars feel totally different between sitting in this Robinhood account, little green number, red number going up and down, and when it is actually deposited into your account and it's in your checking, it's in your savings. Totally different feeling. So just wanted to touch on that a little bit. Just super important in the long run to make sure you're doing this. I think, like, so we can see, like, this year we have a $207,000 account right now, but we're up $239. That means we've withdrew about $30,000 so far. And I'm planning on doing that more and more for sure, because now I've built up a substantial base. I don't need, and I do not want to risk more than the 200,000-ish or so. So as I'm collecting this premium, I'm going to keep paying myself. I want to pay myself at least $10,000 a month for doing this. You guys, if you're not there yet, you will be. Even if it's $20,000 account and you pay yourself $1,000 a month, that's awesome. I mean, it's more than a lot of people make. And we're very, very fortunate to be able to do this. We're doing it on our phones, in our spare time. We have full-time jobs. I mean, we can pull over. We can do it in the car if you have full self-driving and your car's on autopilot. whatever. But anyhow, for the day, started out, looks like we're down quite a bit, down a couple grand, up a couple grand. Any of that's fine with me. I really liked to see that we were down a little bit this morning, meaning Tesla might have been in a more reasonable range. So yesterday I did end up moving out some put spreads. I haven't made any plays today. I think I want to let it ride out a little bit and just roll things out as they go. I did have my I just had mentioned I opened up this put spread on the Dow, $500 spread. We collected about $90. That's up a little bit, and I just hit that because it dipped down. And I believe we have one on the SPY too. That is up $50. We collected $100, or all $200 total on this. So yesterday we sold those two put spreads, just because it dropped down low. Tesla, I just moved stuff out. I don't see it as super wise to open up anything really aggressive on Tesla right now as far as anywhere close to the money. I think the top could possibly blow off, but that is why we trade these put credit spreads, because we make money if the stock goes up, if the stock goes sideways, if the stock goes down, as long as it's not too much. So anyhow, you guys have an awesome day and make lots of money.